Hello everybody, I'm Anna from Astralladytarot in Amsterdam. Today I'm doing a tarot challenge that I came up with because I wanted a little bit of silliness. There's not enough silliness in my life right now. A little bit of entertainment, just using the tarot cards for fun. And I hope you're here for that, because today is the day where I let the tarot cards decide my entire day. I'm using my golden rider, the Rider-Waite-Smith. You've all seen these images, I'm sure. It's basically a tarot in real life challenge, and yes, it's for fun, yes, it's for entertainment purposes, yes, it's a little bit silly, but I also kind of cannot wait to reflect on this day at the end of the day. At this point, I already filmed 3 cards, which is why I'm a little bit dressed up. Apparently the 3 of Wands in the Rider-Waite-Smith makes me want to do this. And I already had the best morning. I know that you can see how enthusiastic I am and how happy that makes me. And I just want to bring that message to say I really love the tarot for all the serious, deep diving stuff, all the shadow work that is so super important that we learn from every day. It's a great tool for reflection. That is absolutely why I use the cards. But also, let's not forget that we can also have fun with the cards. Not that the other stuff isn't fun in the long run, but it's mostly about learning and reflecting, and this is just, this already feels like a real party. So, I mean, why not, right? This is the first video of mine with this style. I'm not sure if that really fits me, but I'm doing it now, so I guess it fits today. While this is a fun challenge that I made up for myself, maybe some of you want to join me. That would be awesome. I can't wait to see what you make of this. There's also a little bit of a deeper message. It's still an Anna video. Basically what I thought the other day when I was sitting at my altar reading the cards is, what would happen if I took the suggestions from the cards literally and then immediately did them? Okay, these are the cards that I'm using for this challenge. And as you can probably already tell, every card has its own meanings and holds its own energy, gives off a particular energy, and then therefore also it holds its own suggestions for what direction you can go in. So I thought, what happens when that advice leaves the mind, as we usually do, right, on the tarot table, journaling, all that stuff? What happens when the advice leaves the mind and enters real daily life? Then it becomes a whole other process. Then it's tarot in real life. I'm warning you already, these are probably going to be a little bit of silly questions for a silly yet inquisitive mood. I do have a deeper point to make, which exceeds the mere silliness, so I do take it seriously. The point is, this is a new way of experiencing the tarot, at least for me it is. I am in Amsterdam, and I've chosen to limit myself to that. If by any chance other people are going to do this challenge, which would be a lot of fun to watch, I really do hope so, because I can't wait to see what people come up with and get up to. I want to mention that this is for everyone. It's okay if you are still at home due to the pandemic, then I'd say do it within the walls of your own home. It's also okay if you get a message from a card that you feel uncomfortable doing, then don't do it. It's your challenge. I say no problem. This is supposed to be fun, possibly somewhat enlightening, and not mandatory. So have fun and good luck. Before we truly start, going back for a second of my point that this tarot day could be very interesting, it could be eye-opening and a fun way to learn a whole new dimension of the cards, because it's interactive. And I will probably read some cards a little differently, just because it immediately is supposed to suggest action. I think it's going to be fun. I'm going out into the world with them. Can't wait to hear what you think of this as well. What is also part of the challenge, don't only do it, but also at the end of the day or the next day, reflect on it. How do or did the suggestions from the tarot impact your day? And how did every card that you pulled make you feel? because maybe there's a little bit of apprehension. Of course, check with yourself if you're comfortable in doing something or not. Maybe try to interpret the card in a different way, or just pull another card. There are really no rules. I think what I'm going to do is, with every card that I pulled and then I do the thing, whatever it is, I don't put it back in the pack so that I avoid repeat cards. I'm just going through the deck. And then at the end of the day, I'll have my cards, however many, and I will share you the experience I had. Because it's going to be random, I will start with only 3 silly questions. The first question is going to be, what shall I have for breakfast? I told you it was going to start a little bit silly, but I don't know yet. The tarot is going to decide everything. Then after that, I think, what's next? And then after that is, how should I dress? And then I think the real fun starts, which means going out. And then, what shall I do? Still in bed. Just got up to get my cards and my camera. This is so crazy. But I'm letting the tarot decide everything I do today, so even what type of breakfast I will have. This is a strange experiment, isn't it? Oh, wow, okay, the magician. Let me think for a second. He does have a table, a breakfast table, huh? I'm actually thinking best breakfast ever. Now, I am limiting myself to what I have in the house, but I think I'm just going to have to try and make, the best of it and really bring my full energy, every talent that I have, every culinary talent that I have. Okay then, well this is a good start of the day. Let's go and do that. I'm making cookies, and these are huge. These are oatmeal cookies, the easiest recipe you can think of. It's just oatmeal, water, banana. I am baking huge breakfast cookies. Here they are. 2 of my huge cookies. This one has a chocolate filling, another one has peanut butter filling, and this one smells so good with apple and cinnamon. Very simple. I think I did okay with what I had in the house. Okay then, what should I do next? Four of Wands, okay. I'm thinking celebration. And I still don't know how YouTube works, so I'm not going to let you hear the music that I'm going to play, but I think it's time for a little bit of a rock and roll party, so I'm gonna go and find one of my records and blast some music. Let's see. Something with a lot of energy. Wow, that was such a high energy shower. I'm gonna continue listening to this record while I get ready. And now I'm asking, what should I wear? What type of clothes? What will my look be today? Adventurous? Not that I have any other color than black to wear, but I'm gonna do my best. Maybe a pop of red. All right, I'll try. As I said, I already did the first 3 cards. Now I'm going to pull the 4th card, and I am slightly worried, but excited. Okay, 4th card. Where do I go? What do I do? Aw, the 3 of Cups. This is my girls' night out card. This is the card that I associate with my friends. So, I don't know, everyone's working. I'm a teacher who's already almost completely on holiday. I'm excited, slightly worried, but also I am happy to have thought of such a genius idea. You're welcome. Let's go. Okay, so I am at Cafe Amsterdam and it's very quiet here. It's quiet, but there are still people. Anyway, what I did order was a beer and some olives. Because even though whenever I think of this place, I think of, oh yeah, they have the oysters. I'm not really feeling like eating animal products right now. So let me tell you, now that I have a moment alone with you, the 3 of Cups, I first thought of my friends. But then I thought, well, everyone's working, and then I've also never filmed our appointment, and I just film quietly in my own home. So what I did was get a mango juice, because I didn't have my dose of fruit of the day. And man, that is one expensive smoothie. Then over there at that cafe, I got the 6 of Cups, another cups. And I was already feeling the time passing. It's already 4:30. Let's get a beer. And then something to add that nostalgia aspect that the 6 of Cups in the Rider-Waite-Smith has. Some olives. This is so funny. Of course he placed it on the one coaster that's on this table. And well, ooh, beer smells so good. Who else loves beer? Cheers. I was saying that the olives remind me of the holidays that we used to do when I was younger. We used to go every summer to the south of France and then we would eat olives on the beach. These look quite different. If this isn't self-love, I don't know what is. Also, I've just realized that I am such a mixture of my mom and dad. The beer would be my dad, because my mom doesn't drink any alcohol, but my dad sure likes beer and wine every now and then. Then the olives are definitely my mom, because I'm French on my mom's side, and my dad absolutely hates olives. While I'm still enjoying my nostalgia meal or snack, what's the next thing I should do? Another cups, 7 of Cups. A part of that energy, I see that as imagination. And what is the best place regarding imagination in a city? That's right, the thrift store. So we're gonna go to the nearest thrift store. got the rest of my olives to go, by the way, which I'm really happy with because they are so good. And then back at home because it was starting to rain, and I think I spent almost 1.5 hours in the thrift stores doing absolutely nothing. I have seen better thrift stores. I didn't get anything because I don't really need anything. They didn't have any good books that I wanted to read, and we'll see where the challenge takes me. I'm going to limit this activity to my own home. What's next? Justice. Okay, I found a petition that there will be anti-racism education and this will be mandatory in schools. I think that is a good one.
Mais là, il va pleuvoir, donc je suis rentrée chez moi. Oui, voilà. Ouais. Bah oui, bah là, j'ai vu personne, hein, parce que tout le monde travaille. Ouais. Et puis moi, j'ai juste encore vendredi à travailler, en fait. Ah oui, je t'en avais parlé, que j'allais être à l'Utrecht samedi.
Alright, the Page of Swords. The first step will not necessarily get me off this couch, but it will be searching the internet to go and find a little bit of inspiration for my next tarot videos. And then I'm thinking I have a lot of hidden gems in my bookcase as well, so I'm gonna go look through those as well. This is a real almanac, witch's almanac, something like that. And it has some information for every day of the year. It's wonderful. And it's not dated, so it can be used forever. Wow, this book is old. Here on July 14th, it says Summer Meditation. On a warm day, go out into the countryside or a park. If things are noisy, it may be a good idea to shield your ears with a set of headphones. So take a personal cassette player so that you do not look odd. I used to have a cassette player. Walkman. Ooh, there's a page on the crow. Being equal does not mean you have to be the same. Well, I've just learned that white crows are a thing. So what's for dinner? The star. So apparently, drawing the star card meant that I was going to make an out-of-this-world noodle soup. Silly me, I totally forgot that I also made this vegan chicken, which is the bird in the star card. That's right. Enjoy your meal. This was an intense video to make. It was very enjoyable, but man, am I tired. I wanted to add about the dinner that I just had with the star energy. It's a little bit of this healing, detoxing thing, which I think kind of goes together with the fact that it was a soup, which is my soul food. It's often the meal that I choose to have when I have a hangover. So, yeah. Let's reflect a little bit on today. I kind of understand now what the star card feels like in the body. It's actually kind of like after a long day where first it looks like it's going to be a good day, where there's a lot of sunshine and it's warm, and then all of a sudden it starts raining and it's cold. So that cold, that stormy weather, and then coming home and making yourself a nice warm soup and drinking a nice hot tea, that's what the star card feels like. So I will always have that experience. The Page of Swords, I definitely did get some inspiration in my research, which is just watching YouTube videos or reading a book, which is things that I like to do anyway. Also, it's communication, so I'm actually taking this moment to ask you if you have any requests of videos that I can do next. Justice, the Lady Justice. It's nice that it reminded me this day is about fun, and fun also includes making the world a little bit of a better place. Oh, the Seven of Cups. How funny is it that thrift store jumped into my brain? I think that's valid. I think that is what this card is. It was fun to go through these little treasures, although I did feel that the thrift store was also kind of empty. Not only not so many people, but also not so many things. I guess that's because people haven't been donating in a while. The Six of Cups. This was definitely my favorite card of the day. This is the sweetest card in the tarot, in my opinion. It's nostalgia and feeling good. And I did that, if you remember, if you recall, I did that with my beer and my olives, and it all kind of came together. This was, I think, the best experience of the day, because I was reflecting on what I was doing in the moment, and I had some time to talk to you and on that terrace. It was actually really nice. It brought me back to the summers that I had as a child, eating loads of olives. That would be my mother's side, and then the beer would be my father's side, and then I am your child, and I enjoy both of those things. The Three of Cups was a little bit of a disappointment, because my reflection on this card, on the energy of this card, actually is, it doesn't always work to try and accomplish this alone. I think this card is all about that interaction, is all about that friendship, it's all about people and feeling the support of people, and it just started raining lots more. Well, that's lovely, that's cozy, because I'm inside, right? Just like snow, it's only fun when you're inside and can drink your hot cocoa. I was able to enjoy the Six of Cups alone much more than Three of Cups. The Three of Wands, what was that? Oh yeah, the way that I dressed. And I kind of went not dressed in black, and I think the colors match. This was also a card that I immediately thought of adventurous. So I think this print is pretty adventurous. I think the makeup was adventurous before it all went away. So to kind of prepare to have an adventure, go outside, and to really truly enjoy it, because there's also that aspect of you deserve this. This was also a fun moment during the day, my rock and roll party at home. And then the Magician, which is the card that started it all for the day. A breakfast that was a little more interesting. Now it's just time to rest, I think. I'm going to pull one last card. The Hierophant. I think it's good if I reflect on this experience a little bit more, so that maybe this will be even more of a true learning experience in depth. Because yes, it's fun, hopefully entertaining. I entertained myself today, but also I think there's a true lesson in experiencing the cards in this way. I think that's it. If you like this video, then like it. I enjoy comments very much, because then I get to interact with you one-on-one. I really love your thoughts, what you have to say about this stuff. And also subscribe. Apparently I'm supposed to say that every so often, so there you go. I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much.